Hello everyone, my name is Donovan Guzman. I am an education program coordinator at Get Outdoors Nevada. I'm very excited to be here today to further connect you to one of the programs we offer here. We're going to continue talking about Mojave Max. Today we're going to be learning a different topic that we talk about in the Mojave Max education program. Specifically, we're going to discuss food and water. So we're going to do a little short video about how a desert tortoise gets its food and water here in the Mojave Desert. I'm also going to recount and review with you the different ways that you can respect, protect, and enjoy our desert. And finally, I wanted to discuss some exciting news about the Mojave Max Emergence Contest. So, as you know, Mojave Max represents all of the threatened desert tortoises here in the Mojave Desert. So he represents desert tortoises like this one. And today we're going to discuss how a desert tortoise like this one is able to get its food and water here. So desert tortoises are herbivores, which means they are plant eaters. They don't really rely on insects or meat. Instead, they rely on different plants and flowers that they're able to find here in the Mojave Desert. So desert tortoises eat desert flowers, and they can also eat desert cacti. So if you ever travel out into the desert with your families, perhaps to Mount Charleston or Desert National Wildlife Refuge, or even like me, you may come across desert flowers like these. Just like, for example, if you've ever eaten a watermelon or a juicy peach before, or a juicy apple, not only do you get something to eat when you eat those things, but you also get something to drink, because inside of those different fruits holds water. So when a desert tortoise eats desert flowers, not only does it get something to eat, but it also gets something to drink. Not only do desert tortoises rely on desert flowers, they can also eat desert cacti. So they rely on cactus as well. They prefer to eat the flowers, but in some cases when they are really hungry or there are no flowers growing on the different cacti, they will actually eat the green flesh part of the cactus. So that's how a desert tortoise is able to get its food here, but desert tortoises, like us, need to get their water as well. Now, we're able to get our water through the water faucet. We're able to have water bottles, but desert tortoises, they need to be able to get their water a different way. So they rely on the rain to capture their water. And in last week's video, we learned that we only get about 4 inches of rain here in the Mojave Desert. So that's not a lot of rain. So desert tortoises have to be very smart and quick-witted about the way they survive. So a desert tortoise like this one, they have their own set of senses that allow them to feel and perceive the world around them. So desert tortoises actually, they can sense when it's going to rain, so they can sense the humidity on their scales and nails, and they can hear the thunder, and they can see the lightning or the storm coming. So after they feel and sense all of those things, what they're going to do is they're going to crawl out of their burrow. And a desert tortoise like this one, what they're going to do is they're going to dig. They're going to dig a little bowl or a cup inside or in the ground, and this is going to allow them to capture the water. So this desert tortoise is going to go back into its burrow. It's going to wait for that hole to fill up with water. And after it's done raining, what it's going to do is it's going to crawl right back out. And a cool thing is desert tortoises, they can drink water through their mouths like us, but they can drink water through their noses. And they can absorb water through their neck and skin. So the desert tortoise is going to drink all this water, and what it's going to do is it's going to store it inside of a special part of its body known as the bladder. And the bladder kind of acts like its own water bottle. So let's say it's a drought season, it's not raining as much. The desert tortoise, when it's thirsty, it can just absorb the water that it keeps inside over there. So that's how a desert tortoise gets its food and water here in the Mojave Desert. I wanted to review the different ways that you can respect, protect, and enjoy our desert. One thing you can do is to stay on designated roads and trails. The next thing you can do is to keep the desert clean and don't litter. And the last thing you can do to protect desert tortoises is to never touch them or pick them up. Great. And lastly, I wanted to talk to you about the Emergence Contest. If you haven't heard the news yet, on April 1st at 11:39 a.m., Mojave Max emerged from his burrow out of brumation. And as such, we were able to award the winner of the Mojave Max Emergence Contest, Lillian Shern, a 4th grade student at Somerset Academy in Sky Point. She guessed the closest guess to the actual time he emerged. So as such, she and her class will win Mojave Max t-shirts, much like the one I am wearing today. So that is what it looks like. She and her class will be awarded with this class trophy. So this is the class trophy she and her class will be awarded with. And lastly, or I should say another prize that she will win is this right here. It is a backpack filled with different outdoor goodies. She will also win a year-long pass to the Springs Reserve for her and her family, and she will win a year-long pass known as the America the Beautiful Pass, which means she can go to any park, federally managed park, for free for a whole year. So we encourage you to enter this contest. It will reopen in the fall, but I just wanted to show you the different prizes that you will be able to win. But thank you for tuning into this week's episode regarding the Mojave Max program we offer here at Kit Outdoors Nevada. Next week we will talk about a different topic about Mojave Max. Thank you. I thank you for tuning into this week's episode. Please check us out on our social media page. We're available on Facebook and Instagram. We are also posting different activities and different virtual learning opportunities for you and your family. So please be sure to check that out and participate for a chance to be featured on our page. Thank you. I wish you good health. Have a great day.